So I've really been dragging my feet with this project. It's time to return to that tiny feed shed, see if we can't get something done with it. It's been so long, I can't even remember what all's in here. So I got everything drug out of there. Had quite a bit of lumber and some lumber scraps. Looks like the tarp has not been holding water. So we might have a little bit of water damage, but ain't no big deal. It's just a tiny feed shed. Oh, that almost hurt. Can't remember what size 2x4s I'm working with. Some of these don't look to be the same size. Well, that one's an 8-footer. And that's an 8-foot stud. So it looks like I might have a variety of lumber to work with today. No matter how hard you try, you always forget to bring something along. So if this roof system looks kind of wonky, it probably is. I'm no carpenter. I'm not telling you how to build your roof system or the best way to build a roof system. I'm just showing you how I'm doing mine today. Went ahead and cut me a 45 angle on this piece right here. I'm only using the 2x4 for my ridge beam. After all, this is a tiny feed shed. But I didn't have one long enough, so I had to splice it together. That little 20-inch piece of 2x4 that I cut a 45-degree angle on, I'm going to use that as a splice. Let me show you what I did. So I didn't have a 2x4 long enough for a ridge beam, so I took a splice and put two of them together. I've beveled the top of that splice, so when I put the roof rafter on, the roofing material does not interfere with that splice itself. Now I'm going to go ahead and put another splice on the opposite side of that ridge beam. So that's what the ridge beam's gonna look like. Now I just need to run some rafters off of it down to the top of the walls. So I'm just cutting out this notch on this rafter that'll sit on the top plate. Heard people call it a bird's mouth, but looks like a notch to me. So this is where I'm at right now. Got the ridge beam in place and got a couple set of rafters up there. Seems like a whole lot of work with not much results. So while the camera batteries are charging and all the cordless tool batteries are charging, I'm gonna sit here and burn some of this scrap wood and some of these tree limbs. And maybe singe a few eyebrows.